Today we are going to be going over which SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Z character has the most figures in the line. So we're going to be doing something a little different and a bit fun here. So obviously we all know Goku has the most figures, but what other characters have the most figures after him? So let's get into it right away. Hit it with the intro! So what is going on, my fellow collectors? How is everybody doing today? Daredevil19 here, and today, as I mentioned earlier, we are going to be going over which characters have the most figures in the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball line. And as we all know, Goku is #1 with 24 figures, plus one that has not released yet. Well, by the time this video uploads, it might have released already because the World Tour event is this weekend. So I think I will have it uploaded before then. So it technically is still unreleased. Alright, so we're going to start off with Goku here, then we're going to work our way down. So we're going to start with the characters that have the most to the least most figures in the line. So starting off with Goku, as I said, there's 24 figures in the line currently with Goku, and then we're getting another one this weekend. So we'll go over the regular releases first, then the exclusives. So for the regular releases, the very first Goku we got was the manga Super Saiyan version, which was the second figure ever released in the line. And then after that, we did get the horribly painted or colored Super Saiyan 3 Goku, but I loved the aura effect, and we never got that effect ever again. Like, what the hell? That was one of the coolest effects, and we didn't even get it with the reissue. Well, not reissue, but the 2.0 or 3.0 version of the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, which was a huge letdown to me. So that's number 2. Now number 3. This is when we got the first powered down Goku here with the 1.0 body mold, of course, but everybody wanted that figure, and this is still very early into the line. So next is when we got the Resurrection F Super Saiyan Blue Goku, which you could have got it earlier if you went to New York Comic Con that year, which is what I did. Then after that, we got the Awakened Warrior Super Saiyan Goku, and this is when they started taking it up another notch. They updated their articulation, re-engineered their figures to be more badass and more articulated, which most of them were, but they still, to this day, struggle with Vegeta's like ankle joints, and there is points of articulation they do struggle with other characters. But that Awakened Warrior Super Saiyan Goku is an amazing figure, and that is the other one that has not released yet, as I was mentioning earlier. So that one we are going to be getting a repainted version at the World Tour event, which will be an exclusive, of course. Alrighty, so next here, the next Goku figure we got was the 2.0 Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and this was one a ton of people wanted to get because the original was so high in price on the secondary market, so this was definitely awesome for us collectors. And then next we got our first World Tour event exclusive, and that was the Kaioken Goku with the 1.0 body mold. Really not one of the best Goku figures. I passed on it. It was cool because he had like the aura effect and stuff, but this was the first World Tour event exclusive, so that was definitely cool. So now moving on to the next one is Super Saiyan God Goku. People still going crazy over this figure here. We also did get a repaint, which we'll go over when we get to the exclusives, but this was a badass figure. It was on the 2.0 body mold, I believe, but yeah, I really liked the color of the hair and everything. They did a really nice job with that Super Saiyan God Goku. The next, we finally got a Kid Goku from Dragon Ball, which was definitely needed, and they did a fantastic job with that figurine. So now moving on here, this is when we get the 2.0 body mold for a powered down Goku, which is the Saiyan Raised on Earth Son Goku. So that's when we got that Goku, and it's like we always get a Goku figure every year, a couple of them. So you're always gonna get Goku figures throughout the year. So after the Saiyan Raised on Earth Son Goku for the regular the regular releases. Then we got the updated or 2.0 Super Saiyan Blue Goku in his regular gi. We don't have the Resurrection F1 with the Wii symbol on it this time. This time it's Goku's regular gi, even though I did like that gi he had in a Resurrection F. So that Super Saiyan Blue Goku is kick-ass, still is to this day, but they definitely need to give him the 3.0 body mold for Super Saiyan Blue there. Then next, we got Mastered Ultra Instinct. And this was a badass figure because it was battle damaged, just like the Awakened Warrior Goku, but this time his shirt was completely gone from just being in heavy battle, and everybody loves Ultra Instinct. I love Ultra Instinct, so I had to get it when it did release, and it's badass figure, man. It's pretty much like the Awakened Warrior Super Saiyan Goku. Then next, we got the updated version, a much, much better version, and a 2.0 body mold, compared to the very first World Tour event exclusive Kaioken Goku. This one, leagues better than that first one they made. Easily much better. But, I mean, it looks like maybe it was like almost 2 years later or a year and a half later. But yeah, the newer Kaioken Goku definitely kicked ass compared to the original. So now after that Goku figure, the next one we got was my buddy Starblast Studios' favorite, as he calls it, the full Dookie Super Saiyan Goku. So this is when we got an updated Super Saiyan Goku. The last regular Super Saiyan Goku we got was the manga version, which was the second figure ever released in the line. Personally, I didn't think it was that bad of a figure. It was just another basic Goku. But yeah, they could have done a little bit better on it. But I mean, I know Starblast loves that figure. I think he has like 5 of them in his collection, if I'm not mistaken. Got you there, buddy. Alright, so after that, I'm not really going to include this. I don't believe it came with a figure, but it came with faces and hands. So we got like that table set with the food and everything for Goku. So that technically was not a figurine. But the next... Oh yeah, I'm not including Goku Black. That's its own separate character, him and Zamasu. The next Goku we got was one so many people have been patiently waiting years for, and they finally gave it to us. Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Beautiful figure. They knocked it out of the park with that Goku. So happy they made it. We are all still patiently waiting on the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta now. Then after Super Saiyan 4 Goku, the Dragon Ball Super superhero movie was releasing. So of course we were going to get some figures from the movie, and that is where we got another powered down Goku. And they did an alright job with that one. Not my favorite Goku, but I mean, if you missed out on another powered down Goku, this is definitely a good Goku to have in your collection for a powered down version of him. So we did get another powered down version of him, and then the next Goku we got for regular releases, I think that is the last one currently. Yes, so now moving on to the exclusives. So the very first San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, and just exclusive in the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball line, it was the manga version Super Saiyan Goku, just repainted to the anime accurate colors. So that was the first exclusive we got, and I love the repaint on it. All the repaints, all the way up to, I guess, Broly. So like the first 6 San Diego Comic-Con exclusives, paint job on all 6 of those figures, freaking amazing. But we don't see that much anymore. So that's another release. Then we did get, I want to say it's the Mexico exclusive mixed with... Was it a World Tour exclusive? I could be mistaken unless it was a New York Comic-Con exclusive. But this is when we got... It was like the Frieza Saga powered down Goku. So Mexico got their own version of it, which is the most expensive SH Figuarts Dragon Ball figure to date. But then we also got one in the US. I think it was a World Tour exclusive. I could be wrong though. So if I'm incorrect, I do apologize. So we did get those. And then the next Goku we got a recolor or a repaint of Kid Goku in the blue gi, which is the one, I do prefer the blue gi, because that's when you first see Goku in that blue gi there. So that was another repaint. Then we got another repaint of Kid Goku, and it looks like his gi was a little more of a lighter blue. I could be wrong though, but yeah, they did 2 different colors of the Kid Goku. So there's 2 more Gokus right there. And then next, this was one a lot of people weren't happy about, because it kind of was like its own figure. and we never really got an exclusive that had retweaks with the sculpt and stuff, and that is the Omen Ultra Instinct Goku, which is a great figure. Another battle damage version, but he still has the blue shirt on. His orange gi got beaten off him. Like usual when Goku gets into fights. I'm not counting the clone Goku. Next, we got the repaint of the Super Saiyan God Goku. I believe he had translucent hair, because they started doing that with some figures. And I believe the newest Goku has the translucent hair as well. Then we did get the Super Saiyan Blue combined with Kaioken for an exclusive. That was a pretty badass looking figure. And that one, he also got his orange gi shirt beaten off him, so he still has the blue undershirt on. Next, this is probably the latest Goku release, and that is the Super Saiyan / Super Saiyan 2 exclusive Goku, where he comes with the aura effect and those lightning effects as well, or the electricity energy effects. That one I wanted to get. I did miss out on it, but I grabbed Demonical Fits, and that one's pretty damn kick-ass. And then last, this would be figure number 25 that will be releasing this weekend at the World Tour event, and that is the repaint of the Awakened Warrior Super Saiyan Goku. My god, I feel like I've been talking for 20 minutes just over the Goku figures. So there's all the Goku figures. The next figure to have the most in the line, and it's pretty obvious, it's Vegeta. You know, I mean, who else is it going to be? So Vegeta has a total of 12 figures. So Goku has double already. Plus Vegeta has one figure that has not released yet, but I believe he releases this month or next month. So now going over the Vegeta figures. All right, so Vegeta's first figure, I remember when this went up for pre-order, I could not wait to get it. I was like a little kid on Christmas waiting for it to release. So it was the very first Vegeta figure we got in the line, fourth figure ever to release in the line, and that is the OG Super Saiyan Vegeta. And when this first released, this was revolutionary. They really took figures to another damn level, and they really did a kick-ass job starting off with this line to where it is at today. Tamashii Nations definitely knows what they're doing, but I loved that Vegeta figure when it first released, and it'll always have a special place in my heart. Alright, so that was the first one. The next Vegeta we got was the Scouter Vegeta, yes, the 1.0 version with the beautiful shading all throughout it, but he did have the very loose leg joints. Alright, so the next Vegeta here, this kind of ticked people off because they did a repaint of the OG Super Saiyan Vegeta, which they made more vibrant, a little more darker yellow in the hair and stuff like that, more darker blue for his suit and everything. And they did the same thing with Trunks as well, and then a couple months later, they end up releasing a 2.0 version of Super Saiyan Vegeta. So a lot of people were not happy about that, including myself. It's like, what in the heck, Tamashii Nations? Hey, they wanted to capitalize. They made double the money, so can't really hate on them too much for that. But yeah, we did get the premium color edition Super Saiyan Vegeta, because so many people, the secondary market for that Vegeta was insane. Then we did get, to go along with the Golden Frieza and the Super Saiyan Blue Goku from Resurrection F, we did get the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta from Resurrection F that they made way too skinny, even though he did look super skinny in the movie. So it is accurate in a way. And then next we did get that 2.0 Super Saiyan Vegeta that desperately was needed. We do need a 3.0 version, and they need to make his ankle joints better, man. Like, come on. You could barely get pivot out of him, and it's just, his ankle joints are still horrible to this day. Even with the latest release from the superhero movie, that Vegeta's crappy ankle joints as well. So after that, the next Vegeta we got was another one that they needed to do a 2.0 version, or it was either that or a repaint. But I'm glad they did a 2.0 version of Scouter Vegeta, because they did a kick-ass job with that Vegeta there. Then following that one, the next Vegeta we got was Majin Vegeta. Very controversial. They did screw it up. The blue was nowhere near as dark as it looked in the promo images. The hair, they definitely could have added more strands of hair in it to give him that more crazy Majin Vegeta look. It's like they just threw it out real quick just to get it out, and they really do need to make a new one to redeem themselves, because they didn't just screw themselves, they screwed over the fans too. So hopefully we do see a 3.0 version of Majin Vegeta in the future. So following that controversial release there for Vegeta, we finally got a 2.0 Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta from the Broly movie, which they did a fan-frickin-tastic job with, and I believe he's gonna win the vote for getting a reissue out of all the figures they recently had the poll for. I feel like I'm 99% sure that's what's gonna get reissued. So after that Vegeta, the next one we got was, I guess we can count Great Ape Vegeta, because it technically is Vegeta, so we did get that, which is a great figure. They did a very nice job with the Great Ape Vegeta there. Then following that, the next Vegeta in the line that we got was the superhero movie version of Vegeta to go along with the other figures they released in that line. Then after that, we got a Vegeta people have been patiently wanting for years as well, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and at the moment, this is the latest Vegeta release, and they did such a great job with that figure. And then the one that still hasn't released is pretty much the repaint of the Super Saiyan, the 2.0 Super Saiyan Vegeta, but the colors look more accurate to when he fought Android 19, which is the look I think they were going for, but I believe his boots were white, all white, like on the toes. They didn't have that beige color, so I think that is incorrect. So for the exclusives now, Vegeta's very first exclusive, and I do hope they make a 2.0 or 3.0 version and either make it an exclusive again. I feel like it'd be better as an exclusive, but it's the first appearance Vegeta, which is on the 1.0 body mold. It's still a great figure to this day, but I would definitely love a 2.0 or 3.0 version of first appearance Vegeta. Then the next Vegeta we got, this might be the last one. That is, wow, we only got one Vegeta exclusive? Wow, I did not even notice that. I thought we at least got two. So yeah, that is it for the Vegeta figures. Wow, we only got one Vegeta exclusive or repaint ever, so I never even picked up on that. That is all the Vegeta figures in the line. Now, coming in at number 3, if you have not guessed, it is our main character's son, and that is Gohan, coming in with 9 figures plus one that has not released yet. Alright, so for Gohan here, his very first figure, and he was the 3rd figure ever released in the line, and that is the manga version Cell Saga Super Saiyan Gohan. I'm not going to call him kid or teen because he was like 11 years old. So that was the very first Gohan we got in the line, which I'm glad it was that version. And hopefully we do get a 3.0 version very soon, because we only have this version, the manga version, and then there's the exclusive, which is the anime accurate colored, but it's on the old 1.0 body mold. Then we did get a battle damage version, which was alright. They definitely could have done a little bit better of a job on that figure, so hopefully we do get a regular version of this Gohan in the future, because it is needed, along with a future Gohan. So that is the first Gohan figure we got. Then following that one, we did get the adult Gohan, or Ultimate Gohan, whichever you wanted to call him, on the 1.0 body, which, still a good figure, man. It still is to this day. And then following Ultimate Gohan, this is the next Gohan we got, which is the Battle Damage Cell Saga Super Saiyan Gohan, which is an awesome figure, man. I still love it to this day, but they did mess up on the ankle joints. Like, he has no ankle articulation pretty much, and the way they did the shading on the pants kind of looked like he urinated on himself. But yeah, that was the next Gohan we got. Then following that, we didn't get a Gohan actually for a while. So the next Gohan we got in the line was Great Saiyaman, which, I mean, you gotta have that. It's the comedic side of Gohan, but he's still a badass because he'll kick your ass as Great Saiyaman. So that was the next Gohan figure we got. And then following that, the next Gohan we got was Kid Gohan from the Saiyan Saga / Namek Saga. So I feel like as of right now, that's the best kid version of Gohan. the best adult Gohan we have is the superhero movie version, but they did such an amazing job with that Kid Gohan. Such a fun figure to pose around, just like the Kid Goku figure. The next Gohan figure we got was the one I was just talking about, and that is the superhero movie version. So pretty much what Gohan currently looks like in the anime or manga today, this is that version of Gohan, and they did a very nice job with the figure. We got the 3.0 body mold, and Goku still has not gotten the 3.0 body mold for a regular version of him. Yeah, the Super Saiyan 4 Goku has it, but not like a powered down version, you know what I mean? Because they did release a powered down version of Goku with these other superhero figures, but they gave him the 2.0 body mold. I don't know why. Like, why couldn't you have just given us the body parts from Gohan to throw on Goku? You know, it's like the same build and everything. So that's kind of like, what? But after that, we did get the Saiyan armor Kid Gohan from the Frieza saga. I personally did not get the figure, but Star Blast told me it is a really fun figure, just like the regular Kid Gohan and Kid Goku figures. So they did do a nice job with that Gohan as well. And then that's it for the regular releases. Then the next one that has not released yet is Beast Gohan. So pretty much the same Gohan as the superhero movie version, just we get the effects, the special beam cannon effect, and then of course the Beast Gohan head sculpt and faces. Now for the exclusives. So the second exclusive ever in the line was the anime accurate colored Cell Saga Super Saiyan Gohan. So this was one a lot of people were after when it first released. Even afterwards, still to this day, people want that figure. It is still a decent figure, but they definitely need to give us an updated version, if you know what I'm saying. And then Gohan did have, I believe, 2 more or 1 more exclusive. Alright, so it does look like Gohan just had 1 more exclusive, and that was the Ultimate Gohan. So I believe that was the second Gohan they ever made in the line. But this one with the exclusive, they gave you the Super Saiyan head sculpt this time. The regular release did not have that, and he was still on the 1.0 body mold, which prevented a lot of people from getting it. It's like, I mean, all they got to do is repaint it, so it probably doesn't cost them too much. So they definitely do capitalize off these exclusives here. So that is it for the Gohan figures, and I don't want this video being so long, so I'm just going to go over 2 more. So it'll be the top 5 characters who have the most SH Figuarts Dragon Ball figures in the line. Then I'll quickly go over the bottom 5. So now coming in at number 4 with 7 figures plus 1 that still has not released, and that is Star Blast. Do you mind?
Lord Frieza.
Yes, it is Lord Frieza. So Frieza has 7 figures currently in the line, and then we still have 1 more that is on the way. So Frieza to me is like the main big bad villain in Dragon Ball. I don't know who I like more, him or Cell, but Frieza is that main big bad villain in Dragon Ball. So the first figure we got of him was the Final Form Frieza, the very first release that came with the Rock, and that was the 9th figure ever to release in the line. They did an amazing job on all their Final Form Friezas. This one did have a little more accessories compared to the repaints and stuff that we get later on. And with Frieza, a lot of his stuff is repaints, so it's not like, I mean, now we're getting all his different forms, but before that, it was pretty much repaints of the Final Form and Golden Frieza. So that was the first Frieza we got. Then the second one we got was around when Resurrection F was releasing, so we did get the Golden Frieza. Beautiful figure, very nice paint job on it. Then the next Frieza we got was the repaintish reissue of Frieza, and this time he had the halo, since I believe this was the version of Final Form Frieza from the Tournament of Power. That's why he has the halo and stuff like that, but they did a great job with that one. You don't get as many accessories as the original, but you pretty much got almost all the same accessories as the original, just no rock and another accessory. Then the next Frieza we got, wow, we didn't get another Frieza until the first form Frieza with Hoverpod, which was actually a few years after, so we did not get another Frieza for years. And then we finally got the first form in the Hoverpod. Great figure. all the Frieza figures I've had, they did an amazing job with. And I'm skipping out on his second and third form. But yeah, that was the next Frieza we got. Then after that, we did get cooler, but that's not Frieza, alright? The next one we got was the reissue or another repaint of the final form Frieza. So we did get that. And then the next one that released, I believe, was the second form Frieza. So pretty much looked like his first form, just bigger. So we did get that one. I believe this did release already. The one that didn't release yet is the third form / Xenomorph Frieza is what I like to call him, because his head looks exactly like a Xenomorph from Alien. But yeah, that one has not released yet, and that's it for the regular releases. Now for the exclusives, I believe we just got one exclusive for Frieza, which was the repaint for Golden Frieza. And yeah, that's the only exclusive Frieza that we got. So that is the 7 Frieza figures plus the one that still hasn't released yet. And we are going to get another one because we're going to get Black Frieza at some point, and that I cannot wait for, and I know you can't either, Star Blast. Now moving on to the 5th and final figure that I'm going to be going over on this list, because if I keep going through all 10 figures, it's going to be like an hour video. So the last figure here, with 5 figures plus 2 that have not released yet, is Trunks. I mean, who else would it be? And there's still a few versions of Trunks they still need to make that they have not released yet. So the very first Trunks figure we got was the 6th figure ever to release in the line, and that of course is the Future Trunks, the OG Future Trunks. So that was the very first Trunks we got in the line. Everybody went crazy for it. That's pretty much everybody's favorite version of Trunks, not counting the BoJack Unbound version, which is an even more badass version of him. Then, just like with the OG Super Saiyan Vegeta, people were complaining, not really complaining, but demanding that we get a reissue of him. So this is when they did the repaints, or the premium color edition of Vegeta and Trunks. So then we got the premium color edition of Future Trunks. And then, a couple releases later, we get the Saiyan Armor Trunks. So, kind of like back-to-back Trunks releases there, and then not too long after, we get the Xeno version of Trunks, where he's wearing like that trench coat and stuff. So we did get that one as well, which was like a cool little bonus, you know. It wasn't from the series or movies, it was from a game, which is pretty cool, and I did like that Trunks from Xenoverse. Then, the next Trunks we got is currently my favorite Trunks in the line, but that's probably going to change once we get that new Trunks. But it was the Dragon Ball Super version of Future Trunks. My god, they did such an awesome job with that figure, all the accessories and everything. Great Trunks figure. Then the next Trunks we got, I don't think we got a Trunks for a while after this. For the regular releases, actually, I don't think we've gotten a Trunks since that super version of Future Trunks. Yeah, so that is actually the last Trunks figure. And something else I never noticed, Trunks never got any type of exclusive figures. So now for the bottom 5, I'm just going to run through them real quick. So technically Trunks did tie with Broly here. So Broly has 6 figures plus 1 that did not release yet. So we have 3 from Z, which were pretty much just all repaints. And then we have the 2 from the Super version of Broly, which is my more favorite version of Broly compared to the Z version. Then we did get the exclusive, and then we have the one where he does not have the Saiyan armor on, just the black shirt, that releases in a couple months. That one I cannot wait for. So Broly kind of tied with Trunks. The next, Piccolo comes in with 4 figures at the moment, and then 1 that did not currently release. So we did, his figure was the very first figure to release in the line, the manga version. Then we got his exclusive, which is the anime accurate colored. Then we got the 2.0 version. And then we did get the superhero movie version. And then we have Orange Piccolo still on the way. Then Bulma coming in with 4 figures in the line. Same with Krillin and same with Vegito. So those are the bottom 5 there. But yeah, as of right now, these are the top 10 or top 5 characters in the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball line that do have the most figures currently. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you feel like other characters deserve some more versions, and like Trunks should have a few more figures. Same with Gohan. There's still a few characters. There's so many different versions they can make. Even Cooler, they can make a few different versions of Cooler as well. Let me know in the comments below what characters you feel like should have more versions in the line right now, because there should be other characters with more versions of themselves in the line, which we will eventually see more and more and more and more. But yeah, that is the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. And if you liked it, be sure to give it a like-a-roo. And if you do enjoy my content, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And don't forget, I will catch you on the next episode of Daredevil 19. And I will also see you guys later.